Hello, and welcome to Booze Before Noon. My name is Brendan Bonham. With me is Quinn Myers.
Hello.
And Mike, the Milkman Mancini.
Full of milk, as usual.
So milky.
As usual.
Yep.
Milk.
It's 10:46. Today, we talk about the enemy of the podcast, Bomani Jones's weird obsession with Stevie Wonder's blindness. Mike wants to abolish all money, and we learn what it means to be beezing up.
Beezed up, baby.
How hard can it be?
So, join us, won't you, in having a drink on Booze Before Noon. Now, I would say today is a very mid-20s to late 30s day in Chicago for winter. It's not too cold. It's relatively nice out, I would say. Mm-hmm. It's dreary, though. Definitely very dreary. Yeah. Quinn's got his bottle of saline nasal spray. It's a point in the year where everybody's, a little bit sick. You got a cough. Mike's a little sick. Perpetually, you got your nasal spray.
Always.
And the holiday season's pretty much over at this point, right?
Thank God.
As we were walking over here, we were talking a little bit about how we're ready to kind of ease into an easier couple of months, right? Less travel, less commitment to basically binge drinking, and hopefully, we can make it through the rest of January, February, come back stronger than we were before. Right, Mike?
Yeah, hopefully that's the plan.
I mean, Mike, you got big plans for this weekend.
I am going to take it so easy this weekend. I'm so tired of drinking and destroying my body week after week. So what I'm going to do is I've got a massage. As soon as I'm out of work, Friday, 6:30, I got a massage. Wake up the next morning, I got a mani-pedi scheduled. Saturday. First time.
I was going to ask you if you ever had one before.
No, it's going to be weird. I don't know what to do. And I was actually thinking about just downing a few shots before I go, just to kind of.
Doesn't this run contrary to what you literally just said?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get there and continue this, downward spiral.
Okay. I think you're probably wrong with this.
I think that I'll just I'll quell the nerves a little bit, get in there, pop my feet up on the counter. She'll get to work, and that'll be it.
Is this the massage that you're talking about, or the mani-pedi?
A little bit of both.
Did you book this massage on Handy Maps?
No, that's Rub Maps.
Oh,
Rub Maps. It's actually Rub Maps, and Rub Maps is a site that's kind of like Yelp for hand jobs, where you can get hand jobs. Different cities, different truck stops, all over the nation.
I'm kind of a nasty dude.
It used to be that you could go on and you could see the reviews without a premium account, and now you need a premium account. So
do you have to pay for a premium account, or do you just have to give them your information?
That's something that you have to pay for it. So it's something I was going to bring up with Atish and you actually later on today. So
we're getting team hand jobs. Is that the next company outing?
Yeah, hopefully.
Exciting.
We're heading in that direction.
This episode brought to you by Rub Maps.
Rub Maps.
Get rubbed.
Rub them out.
Yeah. Are you, Mike, ticklish? Are you worried that it's going to tickle your feet?
I'm so ticklish that it's become a fight between me and Kristen.
Which is your girlfriend.
Kristen girlfriend. Whenever she accidentally grazes my armpit, I will freak out and borderline get into domestic dispute about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably going to cut that part out.
So, I need that.
I want to talk a little bit more about kind of the end of the holiday season, but I think we should just jump in to having a drink first.
Oh, God.
I mean, if we're talking about not drinking, what better way to do that than by drinking immediately?
Yeah.
So, as usual, Malort Minute, eh? I got some Malort here. You ready to drink some Malort, Mike?
I guess so.
All right, let's clink some glasses like some nice boys.
All right. Mama raised a nice boy.
She sure did.
He always clinks his glass. There we go.
All right, here we go. Here goes nothing.
There's so much. Again, there's so much.
Yuck. No, Mike,
It's dribbling down my
I
face.
purposely poured less this week, but I don't think I did a very good job. Yeah. So this bottle of Malort was left over from the final event of the holiday season. I think a lot of people's holiday season ended last week, but not so for us.
No.
Because, we like to string things out a little bit.
We like to party.
Last week, or last Saturday, I suppose, we had the Black Sheep Christmas Party, which was an event of delight and magnitude. Right, Quinn?
Yes, but I wasn't there.
Oh, where were you?
I was in Virginia.
Well, huh. So, for me, it wasn't really the super, super highlight, but it was definitely a highlight. On Friday, Mike was talking about how fast he was at the office.
I am very fast. I stand by that.
And so I was like, Mike, you should race somebody at the Christmas party. And he agreed to. And the person he agreed to race was Jim. And now, so we're on Mackenzie's roof. There's a track around the roof. Jim's like, let's walk it out. So he can like walk out his paces, right? Especially given there's cracks. Mike said, fuck that shit. Mike said, I'm just going to run. I'm going to run like the wind. And so he did.
I did.
For about 7 feet, and then he fell over, and I lost. I have to spin the wheel, as do many people in our office who betted on Mike Mancini.
You were betting on me?
Of course, I would always bet. Mike,
That means so much to me.
you are my one true hope.
Wow, I really, really failed so many people,
He
including
fell
myself.
on his face.
Yeah, it hurt really bad.
Good, I'm
my,
happy.
I thought that my like little tiny pinky toes were crushed. Like I was in Sperry's before that, so I had to take them off because I couldn't run in Sperry's, but I wore them strategically so I didn't have to do this race. And it was freezing cold. I was barefoot, as you know, people who wear Sperry's should be doing. And my feet froze up. My feet completely, they were frozen solid.
He fell down.
I took 4 steps and I was out.
Yep, it was
right on
about
my face.
No, it was about 4 steps.
Yeah, but insult to injury, Jimmy kept running and he was really fast.
Yeah.
He finished the race. That's bullshit. He should have stopped. I could have, pretended like I was hurt, crawled away a little bit, and then finished the race. And,
It was
throw us in
pathetic.
the
It
hair
was
kind of
a
thing.
pathetic showing. Like the width of our office is about how far Mike made it before he fell down.
yeah. I mean, I'm not. Let's not rule out any sort of foul play here, though, because
No, there's no foul play.
Sneaky Jim is a little sneaky.
He is. He's Italian.
also he's Italian. First of all, his last name's
Gabagoo de Basio.
Yeah, Gabagool. So let's not rule out any foul play. Let's not rule out any foul play by Russians.
But Mike Mancini's a pretty Italian name.
Yeah. Well, I had some foul play of my own ready to go, and now we'll never see the light of day.
Wait, so was this before or after or like during drinking? Like where
During
in the
drinking. So let me interrupt for 1 second here, because I'll let Mike continue with his story. But when we're talking about authenticity, or no, not authenticity, where you're from, I want to talk about the other thing we're drinking in the Malort Minute this week. So, Mike, I present to you Russian champagne.
Oh, that doesn't look too bad. I like champagne.
I also love champagne. Champagne's like my favorite beverage.
Ooh, so let's spurt it. Spurt it all over this place.
I don't know what you mean by that.
The old champagne spurt.
You mean like pop the top?
I'm a big sticky boy. Yeah, pop the top.
All right.
Drop the top. Whatever you want to call it.
So tell him more about this party while I do this.
All right, so the party was pretty bananas. Bunch of kids there from, like Illinois. Antonio was there, the social media manager at UCLA. All in all, a good time. We had a keg. We had a fridge full of beers. We had a giant concoction of Gatorade. The Gatorade cooler is full of what was labeled as goof juice.
Oh, no.
And it was like basically every alcohol that we had that we didn't know what to do with.
Ice luge?
Yeah, there was an ice luge with one side labeled herpes and one side labeled not herpes. So yeah, I mean, like it was really, really all over the place.
Atish was there. He was very sad that the Detroit Lions lost their NFL playoff game.
Yeah.
That's just what's gonna happen.
Who was party MVP?
Man. I mean, I would honestly say Mackenzie. She put a pretty bitchin' party together. We used her roof. She stayed up late. Like put a lot of hard work into this one.
Yeah, but she didn't like fall tragically at the hands of a villain, Jimmy De Blasio.
Yeah, he is.
So I mean, like
Jim is evil.
I'm probably like what's it? The martyr?
The martyr, yeah.
I'm the martyr of the party. Perder.
The murder of the bird.
The murder of the birder.
All right.
Party martyr.
So, Mike, I'm going to tell you about the champagne I got. It took me a long time to find this. I've had this before. So,
pronounce that.
Gobetki?
Oh.
I don't know how to pronounce Cyrillic.
Vladimir sent you that?
Yeah, something like that. But I thought we would celebrate, that the podcast we're doing next week is different. So I wanted to celebrate the presidential inauguration, and the effect that the Soviets had on it by drinking some of this Russian champagne.
Oh, that's freaked me out.
Wow, Quinn just peed a little bit.
Easily scared Quinn Myers.
He immediately has pit stains.
Hot
Spit
Mike.
stains
I do.
Sweated through 3 layers immediately.
Hot Mike.
Hot Mike.
Whoa!
Wow. I mean, you okay? You need therapy?
Yeah.
Xanax? Maybe.
Yeah, I do.
Sorta-
All of the above.
I've never taken a Xanax. Have you guys?
Yeah. It's more of a utility drug. It's like
Utility
It's not
drug.
for fun. I don't know why people take it for fun. It's like if you want to pass out, you're all stressed out, whatever. You take a Xanax, or if you're afraid of planes, Like flying or otherwise, you hate when they go overhead. You take a Xanax. Every time a plane goes overhead.
Oh God.
So, Mike, I would say that this
get to
this
that.
champagne is, or not champagne, I guess sparkling wine, is comparatively effervescent. There's some bubbles in here, right?
What's that? Effervescent.
Like, that means how many bubbles there are.
No, that's not. They didn't invent a word for how many bubbles there are in something. Effervescent?
I mean, they did.
I don't think it's like a scientific term for how many bubbles are in it.
I was about to say, it's a very ugly word
just-
for something so cute.
Effervescence is a beautiful word. I like that word.
Effervescent? Would you
Yeah.
name like a dog that?
Yeah.
A bubbly dog.
Yeah.
Bubbly Bois.
Oh, Mackenzie's dog, awesome, by the way.
Yeah. He didn't poop at all.
No
he
pooping.
usually poops.
It's a lot of poop.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of poop. That's a good soundbite.
All right, Mike, you wanna suck this one down real fast?
Yeah, let's suck it down.
All right, here. No, we got to toast again, man.
Toast right over Quinn's
So I'm telling you, I've had this before. I'm not a big fan.
I like the smell so far. Here we go. Oh, no.
This is actually the best bottle of this shitty champagne that I've ever had in my life.
It's hard to go down.
But man, the aftertaste is butt.
For me, getting champagne down, a little difficult. I don't know.
Look at me, I'm all done, Mike.
Did you do it in one gulp?
Oh, 2 gulps, but yeah.
We got a bigger esophagus. I think we went over this before.
That's what I have. Doctor says I have a big esophagus.
You know what they say about big esophaguses?
No.
I guess you can drink Russian sparkling wine good. I don't
That's
know.
probably what
That's
they say.
probably. I mean,
Mike.
I have heard that before.
Mike, you are milking this like a teat.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
that's how I like to drink most things out of a teat.
Milk.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I think we just came up with our biggest Shark Tank idea yet.
Which is? Oh, like you drink something out of a teat.
Yeah, I mean, are you still a baby? Are you still a little baby boy? You like sucking your little mom's nipples? Little baby boy? Here's a little teat.
And it could be for liquor. You know what a teetotaler is?
No.
It's somebody who doesn't drink. But you could be a teetotaler. We call it a teetotaler.
Oh, somebody who does drink. Or somebody who does drink, but only through the
out of
teat.
teats.
Yes.
Right?
This is genius, Quinn. Write it down.
Mike,
Hit up Mark Cuban.
Mike, does how much? Okay, so if we split this down the middle, right? What percentage do we give Quinn on this?
Quinn,
I mean, he wrote it down. That's
he
like at
wrote
least
it
20%.
down.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to say, let's start at 15 and then go from there.
It's fine. I don't want anything to do with this. Like the people who would drink out of teats in public, like you guys, not me.
Wow, you are
I don't
being
want nothing
Fine.
to do.
said like the Winklevoss twin of this operation.
know what?
We're going to be zucked up and you're going to be a Winklevoss twin saying that we still
Zucked up and fucked up on teat drinks.
Yeah, zucked up and fucked up off the teeth.
I think we give Quinn 30% just to make him mad.
You know what? Up into 35.
30, 40.
Yeah, make it.
You
50.
like that, Quinn? You like that? How about you have 100% of all the teat? And
This is not a legally binding contract.
this, I mean, let's make it. How do we make something legally binding? We got to get a mayor in the room or something like that. You got to take it to the post office.
Rub tips.
You got to rub tips.
Kind of rub tips for those teats.
Rub tips for the teats.
So honestly, this is a lot better than I remember it, but maybe it's just because I drank it right after Malort.
Yeah, I think so too.
The finish is not very good, but the front end flavor is good. The finish at the end is what I dread the most because it tastes like iron.
Iron. I think that it's not bad. I don't like to drink champagne alone,
Sure.
but this champagne specifically, I don't think it's great.
No.
And also, it's very hard for me to drink carbonated beverages for some reason, I think, is what's going on here.
Do you ever drink soda? I don't think I've ever seen you
I
drink
don't
soda.
drink soda. I stay away from soda. You guys love Diet Coke. I don't understand this obsession with Diet Coke. Everybody in the office likes Diet Coke.
'Cause it's
Why?
delicious. It's like the
Why
perfect
not
beverage.
just Coke? Why not any other beverage? Why specifically
Diet Coke tastes better. Diet Coke tastes better, man.
Do you guys like Diet Coke with cherry or vanilla or anything? I like the
Nope,
vanilla.
just straight.
Really?
Yep.
I like Dr. Pepper. That's
Nope.
probably my favorite soda.
Dr. Pepper is gross. I don't
No.
like the cherry flavor.
It's got 23 flavors.
It does. It sure does. All right, we got to go forward with this. Is there anything else you wanted to say about the Christmas party other than it was fun? It's the end of the holiday season.
It was fun. There was a dog there. No, yes, I guess that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, we're moving on to hot takes here. Last week when we were talking about this, you really brought up an interesting idea, which was to abolish all coins.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A man against coins.
That's the autobiography
God.
name.
Keep burping right into that.
I'm
name.
a big burpy boy.
So this week, that's gonna be what you're defending. Guess what we're gonna eat this week, though?
coins.
What do you mean eat? Oh God, I forgot about the whole like you
Eating
eat
food
something
part of it?
hot. Yeah, damn it.
Hot nuts.
Hot nuts.
These are ass-kicking habanero honey nuts.
Give me a handful of those. I don't trust anything with ass kicking in the title.
I
anymore.
know. We had something from Ass Kicking last week, and it was
it's the same company.
same company, and it was weak as shit, right?
Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't know that you were serious about Quinn's nasal spray. He actually has it.
I wouldn't make that up.
Wow. That's kind of gross and weird. Why'd you bring it here?
It's not mine. It was here.
Sure.
I just went along with it.
It
It looks like a very used bottle of nasal spray though.
hand this to Mike. Mike, I would say I'm going to take a big handful too.
I want to take a meaty handful.
I love spicy nuts. Have you ever had like the Flamin' Hot peanuts?
From where? Like
Well,
Planters?
you know Flamin' Hot. Flamin' Hot, like Flamin' Hot Cheetos, things like that.
Oh,
you know how
shit.
there's a variety, a pantheon of Flamin' Hot products. There's
Yeah.
like Cheetos, Munchies, Funyuns, other things.
I stay away from those naturally.
Okay.
Those are my kryptonite.
Well, I like a lot of that stuff. And the Flamin' Hot peanuts, massively underrated. So I'm hoping that this has some of that similar flavor.
I think I would like to ask a question I don't think we've ever brought up here. Why do people like hot foods? It's pain. It's pain. Why do you like pain?
Well, I think part of it...
Some sort of dominatrix thing.
No, it kind of like because it stimulates. One, I'm relatively certain, and I'm kind of pulling this out of my ass, but I've read a lot about food because I like food. That it also helps stimulate other taste buds, but it also stimulates your adrenaline. So
Adrenaline.
Think about an adrenaline rush, right?
Roller
Think about
coaster.
how good of an adrenaline rush feels, right?
Feels good.
So if you're eating hot food that stimulates adrenaline, then in turn it's going to give you a sense of pleasure.
Okay, all right, that's weird. But like it hurts. It hurts you. Like I don't understand that. I mean, do you think that there is a correlation between people who like spicy fire nuts or whatever and
Yeah, spicy
people who
fire
are
nuts.
into BDSM and nipple clamps?
I don't think so.
I would think that there is actually some sort of.
I'm basing this solely on my personal experience.
All right, I'm
But
ready for the nuts.
I'm very excited to hear your take on these coins. I think I have a pretty plausible defense as well. So, on the count of three, you ready to shove this shit in our mouth?
ready.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Man, this is a lot of jelly bean. All right, Mike, let's just shove these in our mouth. Man, this is a lot of jelly bean. All right, Mike, let's just shove these in our mouth. Man.
Not
Not
hot.
hot at all.
I'm not scared. I told you, I'm not scared of donkeys anymore. Is it a donkey on the label? It's low grade hot.
Talk
Maybe-
about coins, motherfucker.
All right, here, I'll go ahead and talk about coins right now. First of all, there's no there's no reason why we should have coins anymore. Coins are stupid. They're heavy.
You're stupid.
Think about a coin.
You're heavy.
Think about all the coins. Think about the best coin in the world. The best coin in the world, besides something that was like salvaged in like a Titanic shipwreck, is only worth what? $50 maybe, and those are rare.
There's dollar coins. They're called Sacagawea dollars. They're in circulation.
I don't believe in those. But these
Because a woman is on it? What
Uh,
about a Susan B. Anthony dollar?
oh, I definitely don't believe in
Because
those.
a woman is on it?
Because I've never seen it, like Santa Claus or vagina. But anyway, so no, I know those exist. I've seen them when I worked as a cashier.
Vaginas?
But I mean, yeah, baby. Anyway, so yeah, I just don't think that like there's any reason why coins should exist. The only thing that you use coins for is if you don't have in-unit laundry and you have to go to a fucking laundromat. That's the only thing that you ever use quarters for.
So
ever.
abolish them across the world or abolish them in the United States?
Abolish them across the world. Get them out of here. Why would you have coins?
What other countries have you been to?
I've been to Canada.
They have a $2 coin.
Mexico.
They have a many peso coin.
Yeah, they're pesos. Doesn't like 1,000 pesos equal $1?
I don't think it's that
Like,
high.
Who cares about
Man,
the
I
pesos?
don't know. I was in Mexico and I got what? A case of beer was like 900 pesos. I think 100 pesos is about $1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, are those a lot of bills, or do they make just big denominations of
Big
bills?
denominations. When I was
Okay.
in Japan this summer, 1,000 yen was one bill. And that was a pretty common bill to be tossing around.
Okay. Oh, 1,000 yen bill?
Yeah. But every other country has coins.
Why don't we just not have... I mean, like, this goes into my second thing. Like, coins, bad. Bills, better. No bills, even better.
But
I
okay, so I would say the most common denomination of American money is the $1 bill. Would you agree with that?
yeah.
Or the most commonly used, maybe, I guess. Maybe it's 5. But, like, so, for example, Canada doesn't have a $1 bill. They have a $1 coin. They have a $2 coin. And, you know, their money's relatively close to us in terms of monetary value. So why not just do dollar coins or $2 coins and then abolish the dollar, which is more expensive to make and at the same time, like more burdensome to carry. Think about having a wallet full of ones. It's really a pain in the ass. So you have to dig through all your ones to get to your bigger bills. And then from there too, you like A 1 is pointless. Picture a $20 bill next to a $1 bill. Same size, same thickness, same everything. Just 1 is worth 20 times more than
Are
the
you
other.
talking about organization? Do you realize that the thing that you do instead of like putting up bills in your wallet in perfect order is you dump a bag of coins into a little pouch? Like that is the complete antithesis of the fight for coins. Coins are so disorganized and so bulky and stupid when bills can be folded up nice. You can put it in halves. You can even fold it up into a little quarter. You can hide them. Coins, you're gonna run out of room for coins.
I really disagree with that. How many dollars do you have in your wallet right now?
I have $0. I don't carry cash on me. Don't rob me. Quinn?
Me?
Quinn.
Oh,
Yes, your name's
zero.
Quinn.
I'm saying don't carry cash.
I got $40, 2 20s. But have you ever had a
that,
wallet full of ones? It's burdensome. You can barely close it, and then you have to sit on your uncomfortable wallet all day.
I put it in my front pocket at that point, or my little pouch.
What is your little pouch?
Yeah, what's your little pouch?
Well, my aunt was a kangaroo. Married into the family, but genetically I got it after she died. But no,
That's how genes work.
My little, this little guy, this little hoodie pouch.
Yeah, you are a hooded sweatshirt boy in the winter.
Oh, 100%.
Man,
Yeah,
okay.
coins suck.
No, you.
Everybody would agree with that. I mean, coins are bulky, they take up more space, and you cannot organize them in a portable manner.
There's a strong argument for abolishing the penny, and that
Get
I
it
could
out
get
of here.
behind.
That- oh,
I'm
get it
down
out
for
of here.
that. Down for that.
You're
I think
foolish
other
if you
coins
don't.
make a lot of sense. Okay, this is a not a great argument. If we abolished all coins, okay, what do you do in terms of giving a child or a person that you don't care about a small denomination of money? Do you just get, is the starting point then $1 as opposed to a quarter or a dime or a nickel?
I don't think you can give kids quarters anymore.
Do they eat 'em?
I think they still know, come on, Uncle Brendan. This is bullshit. Give me some $2 bills or something.
Yeah,
Really?
give me that.
Man, back in
Did
my
you
day.
give
Even banknotes.
Did you give a Ziploc of quarters to your nieces and nephews for Christmas?
I don't have any nieces or nephews. I have one brother who is younger than me, and neither of us have any
Chucked
children.
coins at him? Okay.
Well,
enough.
I could find you some kids if you want to give out a
boy.
Ziploc bag of nickels.
Do not find me any children.
I could find you some kids who would love to have some nickel back, or nickel bags.
You are trying to give kids weed?
I mean, got to start them young. You know what I mean?
If I ever bought a nickel bag of weed, you're allowed to punch me in the face. That is such a small denomination of weed.
I know people who used to buy nickel bags because they would have Grav Bongs in their dorms, and you could take a nickel bag and it would last you for 3 days.
On
And
a
that's
gravity bong?
Yeah, Gravity Bong utilizes your weed so much you only need 2 hits, and it's a speck of weed, and then you're good to go for the next 7 hours while you're twitching on the couch because it gets you so high. And I don't understand the science of that actually.
Well, science of what?
The science of a Grav Bong, you're using so little weed, but you're so high, and you always end up twitching.
Well, because I think kind of what you're talking about is maximum productivity, right? Because think about most ways that one would smoke weed, right? It's basically, it goes from the device directly to your mouth or lungs. But a gravity bong uses the water to pull out maximum smoke. So it's like a perfect seal. And you go very slowly, and from there, you're maximizing it from a mechanical advantage perspective, I think.
Yeah.
That the way that you utilize the tool is better than the way you would utilize your body or your lungs. Does that make sense?
I think Mike is glazing over.
I mean, you see, at
He's
one
got,
point,
effervescence floating around his head.
at one point you said seal. I started thinking about the zoo for a little bit.
I was thinking about the artist seal.
Oh my God! Isn't he all scarred up and gross? Why is he all scarred up and gross?
I think it's just acne scars, man.
Because acne.
No, it's not acne scars. He looks like he got in a knife fight
Dude.
several times.
You're going to be regretting that statement.
Oh my God! Google it. Send it to the goose.
We are.
In the
Okay.
meantime, I have an interesting statistic.
Okay.
All right, the number of $1 bills in circulation in 2015 on the FBI's website, I think, is 11.4 billion ones.
That's a lot of money.
The second most denomination bills
20.
narrowly beats out ones. 10.8 billion notes. What is it?
20s.
It's hundreds. Because the drug cartels.
Drug cartels, that's very interesting. Also, I
Yeah.
think when you hold foreign currency.
Really?
A lot of countries hold a foreign, America holds foreign currency. They hold foreign currency because it's good for kind of their economic balance.
That's weird. Stop it.
Stop dropping knowledge.
They're doing that with the stop the knowledge and stop the yen and the pesos and all that stuff. Why don't we just get one?
The dinero.
Yeah, why don't we get one uniform?
Hey,
rupee.
dude,
Let's all adapt to the rupee.
If you want to do global currency, I am on board with that.
Yeah, that's good, right?
Yeah.
It's so much simpler. We
Just
can
call it a
travel.
credit.
Call it a credit. Yeah, that's what they do in like sci-fi.
The Star
films.
Wars.
The Star Wars. Yeah, the Star Trek. I don't know, but
I think they do that in Star Trek too.
I played a video game, Mass Effect, and they did that too. They called it credits.
I heard that game's really fun.
It's so fun, and you can make the characters have sex.
Really?
Yeah.
How much do you get to see?
You get to see. You don't get to see the nip. You get to see. Here's the weird thing. You also get to see like weird alien bodies, but they're strangely hot, and that's where I lost my like virtual virginity.
A few strange kisses.
I got an interesting thing. You know how like Soulja Boy and Chris Brown are going to square off in a boxing match apparently?
Not gonna
Seal,
happen, but yes.
Seal would fuck somebody up. That guy's big.
How tall is he? Look how.
Seal height.
Oh my god.
Seal height. 6'4".
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Yeah.
I bet Chris Brown is 5'11".
Well, Chris Brown stands at a astonishing 6'1".
That's not too bad.
Now Soulja Boy, on the other hand, he's 5'9", and he's also going to get knocked out.
Dude, he's
There's
got no reach.
fucking
You got
way.
no reach. That's a 4-inch
And
difference.
he's washed up. Chris Brown is actually like semi-hard nowadays, semi-erect. And Soulja Boy is just like a little tiny, he had like one hit that he's been coasting off his entire life, and he's been irrelevant ever since. And he's just desperately like, please, I will let a big man punch me out on TV just to get some more airtime. Please, I'll do anything.
I don't know, man. I'm rooting for Soulja Boy.
Why?
He didn't beat the shit out of a woman.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a good reason for liking him better.
Yeah, I would say so. Can we
I like
move
Chris
on?
Brown's
I don't want
music
to talk
better.
about domestic violence anymore.
That's the second time it's been brought up.
Yeah.
Third time's a charm is when it actually happens.
We're gonna talk about something that an enemy of the podcast. Mike, who is the enemy of the podcast?
Enemy of the podcast, Bomani Jones.
Mike Mancini. There has been several articles online and many other things, video rants, whatever you want to call them, about Bomani Jones. And Mike, do you want to briefly describe this insane thing about ESPN character and enemy of the podcast, Bomani Jones?
Yeah, I still can't believe it, but Bomani Jones will actually go on. He's posted YouTube rants that are like 10 minutes long about how he thinks that Stevie Wonder is not a blind man and how Stevie Wonder can see.
Like he's faking it for celebrity.
Yeah. I honestly think that Bomani Jones is kind of out of his mind as well.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
What is his like?
He supported Derek the RA.
Yeah,
did, yeah.
he did, which is
Fucking
ridiculous. Yeah, I think that was for ratings. I mean,
So why pick on Stevie Wonder though?
And why would this not be for ratings?
yeah, I mean, maybe this is just to get his name in the headlines a little bit more. I don't know why he would pick on Stevie Wonder. I feel like at his level of celebrity, he's definitely met him a few times. But
I don't think he's ever met Stevie Wonder. I don't think
don't
Bomani
think
Jones
so?
is nearly as famous as you think he is. Stevie Wonder is a fucking music legend icon. He is, of live musicians, probably top 3 or 4 most celebrated of live musicians. I know that you're a wee boy and you don't really have a whole lot of context, but he is super fucking famous, dude.
what, Stevie Wonder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. But here's the thing. The evidence is kind of crazy. I mean,
Just briefly sum it up in 2
All right.
paragraphs.
All right, here, I'll do it in one paragraph. No, I won't. So basically, if you look at the Deadspin article, they kind of collect all the things of the evidence that Stevie Wonder might not be blind. One video shows, what's his name? Some drunk guy. Who is it? Oh, Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney,
Some drunk guy.
Drunk man, Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney runs by the stage and he's drunk and he knocks over the microphone and Stevie Wonder catches the microphone as it's falling. But I mean, you got to think about somebody who's been born blind. He knows when things are
Exactly.
going, and it's also a microphone. That's his favorite thing. It's probably the number one phallic thing in his life. So there's other things where it's he looks somebody dead in the face. There's a picture of him looking through the camera lens while he takes a picture of Michael Jackson. There's just kind of a whole slew. Oh, and also he's a big fan of basketball games and he sits in the front row why. You can just like simulate the noise of a basketball game and tell him that you're there when you're in a warehouse, and he'll probably believe you if he was actually blind. So why is he at this basketball game? He's filling a seat that could go for, I don't know, anybody who can see, like somebody who would appreciate it. He's listening
It
to the
seems
dribbles.
like you're defending enemy of the podcast, Bomani Jones.
I'm not defending him. I'm just saying that I mean, there is some weird things about it. And I don't think that Stevie Wonder is not blind, because why would that be a thing? We've already had a blind black musician, and that's, what's his name?
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles, yeah, that guy. So, I mean, I don't know. The way that this article starts off is it's like, Stevie Wonder was known for being a big prankster. He loved to put pranks on adults. But then it also says, and the reason why he's blind is because he didn't get enough oxygen in the womb, and he was a premature baby, and that's why he's blind. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that whole prankster thing would register in the womb, and he'd be like, ha, I'm going to be a blind musician and fool these motherfuckers, but Bomani Jones is going to be pissed.
Right? Think about the first 3 or 4 years of your life. Is this going to be an entire family-wide conspiracy that you're blind? Like day one?
No.
You're blind. You're blind. Just tell everybody that you're blind. It would not be practical. And I also partly think that Bomani Jones is being facetious, but I also think it's a little bit insulting to be like, he might be faking it, you know?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably is. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, it's got to be. Like, if I was blind, people were like, you're not blind.
You'd be like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm fucking blind, dude.
Like,
is there a test that can tell if you're blind or not?
I'm going to go with throwing a football at their face.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good
That's
test.
really good. Or like, just like doing an interview with them, but the entire interview, you're actually holding like a bazooka to their face or something like that.
Or like,
Big old Glock.
I know you can't see it, but like if I did this,
What's that?
just trying to like poke Quinn in the eye. Eventually he
You can
like,
sense things like that.
but
though.
like look, even just like a natural reaction, he has to close his eye because he doesn't want me to touch it.
Yeah, he's scared. You made Quinn scared.
Yeah, yeah. All right, okay.
Can I talk about one more conspiracy theory?
Go nuts.
That is near and dear to my heart right now.
What?
So when I got into Virginia, I got a bad case of fuckmouth. And
Is that-
fuckmouth is a very specific set of symptoms.
Uh-huh.
It's both bottom and top lip chapped, and then like cuts on either side of the mouth,
Well, I've had that before. It sucks.
dry cuts. And it's not just one lip. It's not just your top lip.
Uh-huh.
It's not just your top lip and a side. It's both sides.
How does that happen?
Both chapped lips. I don't know. Just like I was literally talking about it, and then I was like, all right, I want to get fuck mouth. I have chapped lips, and then boom, fuck mouth.
Uh-huh.
And I've been putting on Burts goddamn Bees for a week straight, like lathering it on nonstop.
Let me see
in
your
the
effects.
cuts.
Oh, I know.
Sorry,
This is
keep
going.
going.
And there is a conspiracy theory that chapstick just makes your lips more chapped.
It
so
does.
you need it more and more and more, and you get addicted, or you just like need to rely on it more and more. Where do you guys fall on this one?
I believe it. Let me tell you why. So I'm looking at this, and I'm not sure that this has what my thoughts are on it.
Mm-hmm.
But so, Molly Weissman, wife Molly Weissman, she slathers herself in like Vaseline every day. It's disgusting.
How?
Amanda does too.
It's gross, weird.
Masses
It's
up.
weird. It's weird to touch them, right? Like you're like,
Yeah.
ew, you're all gooey.
Yeah, before
How?
Before
How do you do
bed,
that?
she's like all
leaned
greasy.
up, leaned up.
Yeah.
But a lot of chapstick has alcohol in it, which gives that a little bit of a tingly feeling. But that alcohol dries your skin out more.
Yeah,
This
this
does,
is
I didn't
definitely
see any
tingly.
alcohol in that, but I think that a lot of shitty chapsticks have alcohol in it, which is not good for your lips.
There's peppermint. I feel like the peppermint's got to do something there, right?
That's not good.
I don't know.
Put that
Mike,
on your eyelids.
You seem like a guy. Oh, dude, yeah, beezed up. That's an East Coast thing, isn't it?
Beezed up.
Get-
What
yeah.
happened? You
Getting-
put it on your eyelids?
Getting beezed.
Yeah,
you put it on your
getting
eyelids.
beezed.
What happens?
You get like
Try it. Try it right now.
it feels like it like pulls your eyelids open.
Okay, I'm doing it.
It actually makes you feel like.
How long does it take to kick in?
Oh, it's like immediate. Like
Yeah.
I'm beezing right now, man.
But you probably can't work for the rest of the day. You're gonna be too beezed up.
People do it when they're like out at night, so like it just feels like your eyes are getting like.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels really good. You feel it?
No,
Oh, just wait.
I will.
This should be the new hot take. Beezing up.
Beezing up.
I've never heard of this. So this is like it keeps you wide eyed.
It refreshes your eyes. It's like kind of like Vaseline a little bit, or not Vaseline, Visine a little bit.
Okay.
It makes you feel a little. Your eyes are just like a little fresher.
Oh, I feel it a little bit now. Okay, so what is the
tingly.
thing? They were like, it was like popular like 3 or 4 years ago. Like you put them in your eyes, and it's like eye drops, but like minty eye drops.
You can taste it.
No. They're like, well, yeah, but like they use it's like menthol eye drop. Oh, God, what are they called? Like
Rotos.
Rotos,
The
yes.
little circle ones.
Oh,
Yes.
those
Yes.
are like Visine on steroids.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. I did those. I put them in my eyes one time. I'm talking about like it's like fucking crack. I did it once.
I know.
Never again. But like it just hurt. It didn't feel good. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I mean, like, eyes are a sensitive organ, and I feel like it's definitely a to each their own thing because I'm scared of that kind of shit, too. I don't fuck with things in my eyes.
Like,
Especially, I don't understand how people do contacts. That fucking blows my mind.
dude,
It's fucked up.
when I was a young man before I got the LASIK eye surgery, I was in 8th grade.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah,
Oh,
when
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is that a one and done? You never need
No, I
contacts
got
again?
it 11 years ago, and I'm probably gonna need to either get that or glasses or contacts again relatively soon.
How the fuck do they know that if they shine a laser in your eye, it'll fix it a little bit? I don't get
Science,
that.
man. I don't know.
Why can't they do that with other things?
I mean, Mike, you just get it to see how good you can get your vision.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what if I get like...
You can see to Waukegan from here.
Do I want to see the Waukegan? I've never heard of it. Is it
It's a suburb.
Nude Beach? Oh.
Have you ever been to a nude beach?
Did you know that
I've
there
never
are?
been to Nude Beach.
I did.
I heard
it was
it's
weird.
gross.
Yeah, it was.
I've heard things that Wisconsin has the most collection of like nude beaches in America.
Wait, Wisconsin? How? They
don't
don't have
know.
beaches, I thought.
I don't know.
Summertime
It's a
trip. We're renting an Airbnb near a nude beach.
thing. Oh god.
Wow.
In Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Cheese.
still cold and kind of weird.
Yeah, cold, full
I don't
of
wanna
cheese
see
and sausage.
Wisconsin people
Oh,
that
look
are
at the
naked.
sausages.
Mike putting Wisconsin people on
I'm
notice.
just saying, if they're known for cheese, it's probably not all that glamorous. I mean, like, it's definitely a proven thing that the further that you go south, the more attractive people get. That is a proven thing. That is a fucking proven thing.
What if you go south of the equator? Then do you have to keep going further south and then they get hotter again?
Oh, no. I mean, the closer you get to that equator, the hotter they get,
Okay.
baby. Where's the equator in terms of America? Is it in South America?
Yes. It like runs through like Brazil.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Brazilians. There you go. Everybody knows that.
Attractive people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, because they're at the equator. I mean, they gotta wear minimal clothing, and because they gotta wear minimal clothing, they don't got much to hide all the time. We can be all bundled up in our coats, but I mean, we get kind of like a pass, we get like a visa to be fat and gross, but they don't, because year round, they're naked.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Swedish people are notoriously hot, and they're very far north of here.
That's very true. And they're notoriously like thin and like
Yeah.
very good looking. They're like, you know what they are like? They're like the elves of this world that we live in.
Or
you know?
dude, you know, this,
Blonde. They're tall.
Yeah.
They speak weird.
Uh-huh.
Elves.
They're elves.
They are elves. Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about today, briefly?
Nope. Stop buying Burts Bees.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Unless you want to get beezed up.
Yeah.
Birth bullshit.
It's
Yeah.
the only way to get beezed up.
So,
Fuckmouth awareness.
They should rebrand as just a way to get beezed up.
do you guys want to talk very briefly about what we're doing next week?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be a
Big
special
time.
one next week. We're doing a podcast, but it's gonna be a power hour, and me and Mike is gonna be some intense arguing.
Intense. So every minute, you know how a power hour goes ding, the
Boom, new argument.
new argument.
Boom. I
So-
sent Quinn so many potential topics. I was just on a roll.
Yeah. 60 minutes, 60 topics, 60 beers.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Cool.
We would both be dead, right?
Yeah,
I would be dead.
We'd be very
I'd
dead.
be gone.
We'd be dead. No, we'd be dead.
Yeah.
Tune in next week. to
Yeah.
see them
Die.
die.
Where are we going to pee?
We're not gonna pee. You have to go a whole hour without peeing.
I'm getting diped up.
Yeah, do it.
Brought to you by Rub Maps.
We're going to Facebook
I thought
Live
it was
it.
handy maps.
It's Rub Maps.
Rub Maps.
We should create the competitor so they don't have a monopoly
Yeah,
on
there
the
you
hand
go.
job map
Yeah.
business.
Plus, you would confuse old people who would think that it was just a handy
Oh,
map
handy map.
website.
Yeah.
handy.
Handy Maps has one location. It's Mike's apartment. So come on down.
Baby. That's it. Knock
know-
on the
5
door.
stars. Best handy in town.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We're out of here.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.